My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel.
Okay, new location unlocked, new angle unlocked. Hi everyone, it's Thursday today and I'm off to London yet again. I feel like at this point I actually should live in London. I was there obviously majority of last week. If you watched that vlog you'll have seen that I went and stayed down there with Flossie, had a bunch of meetings and stuff. And today, very excitingly, I'm heading down again. This time not for some meetings, this time maybe gonna be a little bit silly. I told myself I'm drinking a lot. In fact, I don't drink a lot actually. I don't really go out clubbing. As you will know, our friendship group, we don't really go out clubbing. Like I feel like a lot of my friends from home and stuff, they will go out on a Saturday or a Friday night, and like every single weekend or every other weekend, that will be what they do. However, with this job, which I'm not complaining about, it's so much fun. There's events midweek that involve free drinks, and I have got really bad at going to an event midweek, taking the free drinks as if it's the weekend. Yeah, on a Saturday if you go out, you have Sunday, which is the day of rest anyway, to recover, to rejuvenate, to be a normal person again, ready for Monday to start the week feeling fresh. However, I keep doing it midweek. I keep going to these events. I don't drink normally like off my own accord. Like in my free time, I want to sit in the house and drink. Saying that, me and Anna do that sometimes. Basically, I just don't want to be drinking as much as I am, and I don't feel like I even drink as much, but when I edit my vlogs back, I'm always doing something. There's a clip of me doing shots, there's a clip of me the next day saying I feel awful, never doing it again, and then it just repeats itself. And one, I don't want my vlogs to look like I'm out all the time. I personally don't want to be, I want to be out all the time having fun, but I don't want to be hungover all the time, and that is the turning point. That is what I've realised. I can go out, have a drink, be social, feel a little bit silly, a bit giddy, a bit giddy, a bit, you know, social from alcohol, but I don't need to take it to the point where I'm throwing up. I don't need to take it to the point where I don't know where I am. I don't need to take it to the point where I actually wake up the next morning contemplating my entire life choices, feeling like hell. I do not need that in my life. But saying that, today I'm going to London and I'm going to PLT's party to celebrate 1 year of them having their store or showroom in London. I love the girls from PLT, as you will know, do a lot with PLT. It's just so much fun every single time, and every single time the girls somehow end up getting me very, very drunk, which I'm not complaining about, but I have said to myself today, I'm going to be sensible. I'm staying in a hotel on my own. I'm going to go back to the hotel. It's the first event actually that I've done in a long time without Anna being there, and me and Anna are great at obviously doing things on our own, but I feel like when we're just such a duo, I feel like we do everything together. So the fact that she is not doing this, she's actually in Coachella, which I'm so jealous of. I was literally this close to going. Obviously I went last year and it was so much fun, but I can't afford it this year. I really can't afford it this year. So I said to myself, I'm going to be sensible. We're going on a big trip in summer. I'm going to save all my money towards that and just going to let Anna go on her own. And to be fair, she's gone with White Fox, who I love as well, but it wasn't an option for me to stay with the girls. But I'm going to PLT party instead. So Anna's going to have FOMO for me and I'm going to have FOMO for her. But it's the first event in a very long time that I'm actually going to on my own. So I'm slightly nervous. I mean, I'm not really going on my own. I know that Sophie Clough's going, Flossie's going. It's currently 12:59. My train is at 1:50. I've got to meet everyone at the station for past. I really don't even know what I'm wearing tonight, so I'm taking 3 different pairs of trousers. So I have 3 different options, but also they're very different vibes, each of these options. So I don't know how this is going to work. Suitcase is officially packed. I just need to get dressed now and head to the train station. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Right, it's go time. Look at this. PLT Prosecco and Sophie Clough.
Girls probably find that they'll make like, oh my god, did you just
What
pick
in the
that?
fuck? Why does this always happen to me? Right, I've made it to London. I could probably do with turning some lights on in this place. I don't know. Ooh, wow, Jesus Christ, that is bright. I don't know why I've been sat in the dock since I arrived, and I have in fact been here like an hour. But made it to London. The train journey was super nice. I was a little bit scared, like I said this morning. I've not really done many events without immediately having someone that's coming with me. As in, like I always obviously go to things with Anna, and like me and Anna do a lot together. However, it's been really nice. Sophie were on the train. I knew Sophie would come in. I obviously knew all the people that I were on the train with anyway. I obviously know all the girls from PLT. So I don't know why I were a bit nervous. I just feel like I get nervous regardless, even when I'm like here at events with Anna. I always feel like stuff like this, I just get a bit scared, a bit imposter syndrome. I've obviously made it to London. I'm in the hotel room. I've got a full hotel room to myself. And actually, I think this is the exact hotel room that me and Anna stayed in. Like I know obviously all the hotel rooms in this hotel are going to look the same, but I think from the view and stuff, me and Anna came down maybe like a year or two ago now when Chunks did his ITV show. Me and Anna, I'm gonna put you somewhere. Oh. Draw back the curtain. Da, da, da. Me and Anna actually came and stayed in this hotel. The only other time I've ever stayed in this hotel, when we came to an ITV screening for Chunks' Bad Chef programme. And I think I'm in the exact room. I mean, obviously all the hotel rooms in this place are going to look the exact same, but I remember the view and I remember being this side of the building, but maybe it weren't this exact hotel room. I just walked in and I'm like, oh, I've been here before. I now have like half an hour, done this to myself, to actually get dressed. I've just been laid on my phone watching TikToks, editing some TikToks, and now time's got away with me and I actually need to go and get a shower and sort myself out. I don't know what I'm wearing. I packed this morning. I hopefully will have inserted some clips that I did actually film for my TikTok just so you can get a sense of what I've been up to. But I went to Dickies. Basically we stay opposite Carnaby Street, and even though I've packed a couple of different trouser options, I didn't realise quite how fancy, not even fancy, but everyone's really going all out tonight. I wanted to wear these Dickies trousers. I already own these, but they're too small. I've had them for years and I wore them to death, and I can never find the right leg length. So I was like, right, I've never actually been in a Dickies shop and actually looked for these trousers from the actual shop. It's always been like size or other places that I've tried to find them in, and they just never do a long enough leg. However, I found them on Carnaby Street. Obviously I knew I could order them online, but I wanted to try them on. Found them in Carnaby Street, my waist size, and finally my leg length as well. So I picked these up. So I think I may wear these. I picked them up on a whim because obviously I'm here tomorrow morning. I've got an open return. So if I don't wear these, as much as I want them, and like I feel like I can find them cheaper than actually getting them from Dickies themselves. I feel like I can probably get some off Depop or somewhere second hand. They're £70 for a pair of trousers, which is so steep, and I don't really have £70 to be spending on a pair of trousers, but I had in fact drank a couple of cocktail cans and a bottle of little Prosecco, so I thought, oh my god, I'll just go and buy these trousers, and now I've bought them and it's been an hour. I'm slightly thinking, do I just return them in the morning? But I'm going to try my outfits on. I'm going to try these on. I'm replacing a great pair of trousers that I know I already will love and wear to death, but I feel like I can get them even off Amazon for cheaper than £70. I just haven't ever managed to find my leg length and my waist size all in one. So I'm gonna have a shower, I'm gonna try these on, and then we're gonna go to the party. We're ready! This is hell. This is hell. Oh my god, I'm gonna wee myself.
Yeah, same.
Oh, fucking fuck off. We're going to reception because the key is not working.
We've met.
Really?
I think we've met.
What?
Yeah.
Where would we have met?
Zzz's.
Easy.
Yeah.
I was thinking Pizza Express.
It was like a Thursday.
And you got the macaroni and cheese. I
Yeah,
got the lasagna.
yeah.
Do not need disturbing in the morning.
It's a mess.
Oh.
It's so messy.
Hooker. I'm a hooker. I'm a hooker.
How'd you buy your car?
Good morning everyone, I have just been for my haircut and I am very aware that the sides of my head now are very pale compared to the rest of my face. But hi everyone, good morning. Sorry, I'm literally just in the middle of, I can't even show you, eating my cereal. I have tried to vlog over the past week, however my life's been very boring and very samey, so I will insert some of the more interesting footage after this clip, but I've not really been doing much. Today however is Saturday and I have a really chill weekend this weekend. I'm telling myself I have a really chill weekend because I actually have surgery on Monday, which I'm shitting myself for. I don't know why I started doing this whilst I'm eating cereal because I keep having to have a mouthful, chew, swallow, then I can continue talking. I'm gonna eat this and I'll come back to you and give you an update on what the hell's going on. Right, that's a little bit better. I finished my cereal now. I can actually talk instead of just trying to shove my mouth full of Cocoa Pops. I can actually give you some information. However, like I just briefly mentioned, on Monday, so in 2 days time, I am going for a nose job. I spoke about it in my last vlog. If you haven't watched that, I went into a lot of detail about why I'm having a nose job. Well, literally just why I'm having a nose job. But if you haven't seen it, quickly, very briefly, I'm basically getting my septum sorted out. I've got a deviated septum, and something to do with the thickness of the lining in my nose is a lot thicker than normal, so they like burning some of the skin away as well as like shaving my bone down. So my nose shouldn't change shape. It shouldn't change what it looks like physically, but I'll just actually be able to breathe, and hopefully won't sound as nasally some days. I feel like sometimes I wake up and I sound like I'm talking through my nose, and obviously that's because my nose, well, just the bones covering my airways basically. Never been put to sleep before. I've never had any sort of surgeries. I've never broken a bone, touch wood. This wood right here. I've never been really an unwell person. I've never really spent time in hospital. I'm only there for a day. Like, I'm not staying overnight. Fingers crossed everything goes smoothly and I don't have to stay overnight or anything like that. But I'm not too familiar with being in a hospital, which I'm really, really grateful to be able to say that. But growing up as a kid, I was really, really healthy, and I've just not been one of those people that has been in and out of hospitals a lot, been broken bones or anything like that. I've just been very, very, very healthy. I feel like I'm really jinxing myself here my entire life, and obviously this is something I could have never had the surgery. Like, he said to me, you could live fine not having the surgery, but I'm not even joking. Even right now as I'm speaking, it just is something that drives me insane on a regular basis, and no matter how many antihistamines I take, it's the bone inside my nose that's fucked. That is happening on Monday, so I'm gonna have a really, really slow weekend. I said to Anna and Freya, let's just have a really wholesome, nice weekend. I've been out twice last week. In fact, do I want to tell you this? Oh, fuck it. I've been on a date. I went on 2 dates. Well, 2 dates with the same person. And each time, ended up getting really, really drunk. Second time, I met this person. We did an escape room, went for food afterwards, bumped into Anna, who were also on a date, and ended up having like a 4-way. Ended up having like a double date situation, but it led to us being very, very drunk. So I feel like I've already had my weekend midweek, so I'm not gonna be silly. I also said to myself I didn't want to drink in April, and that's really not gone to plan. But I can't now for the rest of the month. Apparently it's around 3 weeks recovery. Oh my god, also the other night me and Anna booked barley. I feel like so much has happened, but not really enough's happened to be able to warrant picking up my camera. Like, one thing will happen in my day and I'm like, fuck, I should have filmed this. But what have I done for the rest of the day? Sit at my laptop all day and edit. Not really that fun. Where one day you'll come on here and I'll be vlogging like a pro, and you'll see everything that I do in my life, and I won't just be telling you about it. But me and Anna booked tickets to go to Bali the other day, so we're actually going to Bali in around 6 weeks time. And I said to myself, I want to be in the best shape of my life. I want to be able to go on the beach with my t-shirt off and not feel insecure, and I don't think that's going to happen now, because I'm going to have 2 weeks out of the gym, and then obviously then it's the 3rd week that I'm back in the gym, if I can be back in the gym. Oh, I don't know. I'm not stressing myself out about it. Everyone's on their own little journey, and I keep putting like a time frame on my fitness journey, and I feel like that's just where I'm falling foul, because then when I don't look the way I want to look or feel the way I want to feel by these certain time frames, I kick myself and feel like I've not achieved much. But then when I look back at my progress, I've achieved a decent amount. I'm a lot happier within myself, and that should be the main thing. But I keep putting myself in time frames and putting pressure on myself. So if you're watching this and you want to do anything in your life, unless you actually need to put a time frame on it, it'll happen when it happens. And as long as you're enjoying the process of it happening, there's no rush to the finish line, is what I'm telling myself. Because also I feel like when I get to the idea of what I think my finish line is, it probably will have changed, and I'm going to be constantly chasing a goal that's just getting further and further away in my own head. So I'm not going to do that. Anyway, I need to make myself some lunch. I need to put my washing in. I just need to do some boring adult bits, hoover the floors. I need to do a bunch of stuff like that. And then I'm going to walk around Anna's, because Freya and Anna have spent the morning at Anna's house organising and tidying her apartment. Happened, but I have, in fact, for the last hour, in fact, however long that is, I think it's 54 minutes the episode was, just been watching Drag Race. I did in fact start watching it. I don't know, for some reason I can't eat food, whether it's lunch, breakfast, dinner. I don't know, I did that in a weird way around. I can't seem to eat food without having something on the TV or watching something on my phone. It just don't feel right. I feel like I don't enjoy my meal as much, so I did put Drag Race on, but I did realise I have a couple episodes that I'm not caught up on, and and now I'm at the finale, and I feel like I need to watch it because I want to know who wins this season before I start seeing spoilers. I mean, it literally came out yesterday, so I've not seen any spoilers yet, but I feel like I will start seeing spoilers now that I know I'm not watching it. Does that make sense? I feel like I've not seen anything yesterday or this morning, but now I know that there is spoilers going to be out there on TikTok and stuff. I guarantee when I click on my phone, shall we see actually if a Drag Race TikTok comes up as soon as I open the app. Right, opening the app. Nope, Sabrina Carpenter. Right, I'm round at Anna's house. We have in fact been to the pub for one little cheeky cider. And now
This is gonna be so nice. Loving it.
Loving it. Anna's been wanting to be in my vlog all day. She's been begging for me to get my camera out.
I just said, baby, are you vlogging today? And you said yes. It's got me really excited because I miss watching your vlogs.
Love it. Also, Callum's back from 11 Arif, looking gorgeous as ever.
You know it.
Fries on cookies.
Loving it.
Green beans.
Loving it.
Fries on cookie duty. It's currently, I don't know why I'm so tired, it's currently 21 minutes past 11. We are actually, well, we've collectively decided that we're going to go on a little hike in the morning. I'm actually really looking forward to it actually because I can't, like I said, I can't go to the gym for the next 2 weeks. I don't know how that's going to last because I'm obviously not some sort of fitness fanatic and I don't really want to be pushing the narrative that I am because I actually don't really like the gym too much. Like I find it very boring some days. However, I feel like my mental health and my days just feel better. Like the day after or a couple hours after, I just feel so much better about myself. And I'm quite worried that this little mental health streak that I've been on right now, which has been pretty great, it's going to take a swift decline. And I'm not going to even manifest that for myself because hopefully it won't. I feel like I credit a lot of the clear mindset and the good feelings I've been feeling lately. I feel like my mental health is something I talk about quite a lot and I feel like sometimes I shy away from it. And other times I'm like, oh my God, no, let's have a chat about it. I don't want to bore anyone with going on about how I've been up and down, but I think it's very evident if you've watched my vlogs for a long time that I've had weird peaks and troughs with how I feel, and it's always good obviously to speak about it, and I actually do speak about it on here a lot because I feel like it really just gets my feelings out there and it's easier than talking to someone in real life, and it just feels like a safe space to do so. So I do apologise, but at the same breath, thank you very much for feeling like I can do this, and thank you to everyone that's always very lovely when I do it. However, I don't want to constantly be talking about how I feel especially if it's not great, but I have actually been feeling really positive lately, which is really good. And I do credit a lot of that to the fact that I have been going to the gym, I've been moving my body, I've just been, my mindset just feels a lot clearer, my head just feels a lot clearer. I still am an aggressive overthinker and stressor, but I feel like when I'm in the gym, I don't think about anything else apart from being in the gym. So even if I go to the gym on a day where I'm feeling really stressed, I don't think about what's stressing me out whilst I'm there, which has been a really great help. So I'm a little bit nervous that for the 2 weeks that I can't go to the gym. This sounds so dumb and I never understood when people said stuff like this. My dad's such a fitness fanatic and he will religiously go to the gym just because he feels shit if he doesn't, and I never really understood it. But now I kind of do. So I am a little bit apprehensive about that, but it is nice knowing that I'm going to go for a big walk tomorrow. I'm acting like I'm getting my limbs amputated, like I'm still going to be able to go on a walk, but it's nice just thinking on a Sunday morning, I'm going to wake up feeling fresh, go for a walk, and then the day after that, obviously I have my surgery. I'm so dramatic, but in my head I'm like, oh, we'll go on a nice long walk. I'm excited to go on a walk in the morning. I've got a pile of washing just slightly off camera that you can't see, clean washing actually, that I've just took off the drying rack, and I'm gonna put that away in my wardrobe so I can climb into bed. I'm gonna have an early night. Nice, we've been walking for 40 minutes and we're still all the way over there. We're going all the way over there. The car actually does look so far away. And also that looks very steep. Are we sure we're on the right same bit?
I don't know.
Just like that. We're back where we started. 3 hours later. Love it. Right, I'm back home. I'm just climbing into bed. It is currently almost 12 o'clock. I did plan on having a lot earlier night than I'm currently having. I think I'm very nervous. I feel like I should have asked my mum to come over. That sounds so pathetic, but I feel like it would have either calmed my nerves or made them worse. I can't tell if I would have been more stressed knowing that my mum's come up. It is what it is. I'm going tomorrow morning, it's happening. So let's look at this nose. It's not going to look any different. Hopefully it's not going to look any different. Right, my memory card got full. I'm going to end the vlog here. And I'll see you bright and early in the morning when we're on the way to the hospital.